We are live. This is the market update. I am your host, Bill Noble. Welcome to Friday Night Fire, where it would appear the Orange Man has launched a meme coin. Yes, you have heard this correctly. We have a post on Truth Social. We have a post on Twitter, simultaneously released with the contract address. So prior things that weren't on the level, like the Hawk Tua girl, they released the contract address apparently way in advance. This was released simultaneously both on Truth and on Twitter, immediately achieving an $8 or $8 billion market cap, which is roughly the size of PEPE. Okay, so as crypto Twitter runs around figuring out whether or not this is legit or not legit, I submit to you a very, very simple photograph. Very simple. This guy wants the market higher. His kids own it. He owns it. He's telling everybody to own it. Brad Garlinghouse from XRP just made $100 billion. He told you he wants it higher. So no one listened, predictably, because, again, it's fashionable to fade this whole thing, to be Ray Dalio, to be all negative. And we got those news articles, and we'll go over it. So if you have negative news articles, how do you fix that? Well, you get everyone's attention on the ecosystem. First, you launch this photo, and then you publish your son's crypto portfolio. Then you say you want a Solana and XRP Treasury reserve, which means you also want a Solana and XRP ETF. And then as soon as Gensler, the door on his car goes click with the box in the back, you launch the meme coin. Because after all, what do we got? We got sneakers, watches, books, glasses, commemorative coins, t-shirts, posters. His wife's got a book. Did we miss anything? What is the only thing that the guy has not done? Well, that's launch a meme coin on Solana, where they want the Solana ETF. The Solana hedge fund guys like Kyle Tsunami had been out bull posting Solana, saying that they were going to submit proposals to lower the staking yield so that Solana could be more like fast money, just like XRP. Do you think the Solana hedge funds, the guys at the hedge funds, like Multicoin Capital, do you think they knew the Orange Man was going to do this on Solana? You think? Oh, I think so. Now, let's assume for the rest of this stream that this is legit. We'll go over to Truth Social posts and the Twitter posts, and we will let all the dimwits sit around and debate whether or not this is real. What I want to focus on is we have been told, I don't know how many times, that they want this market massively higher. They don't want it higher for a day. They don't want to sell the fact. Okay, we've been talking about this on the member live stream. We got member live stream where we dropped all kinds of picks. If you were on that stream at 8 a.m. this morning, by the time you went home at 5, you were up 25%. Minimum 10 to 15% in one day off the coins that me and Toby talked about on that stream. Now, Toby's also been telling you, and of course, I've been telling you by shouting into this microphone, this perfectly good microphone, that this thing was going up massively off the inauguration. And if that was true, they weren't going to wait. They were going to do it right now. So, again, with Soros guys on the staff, what do? Shock value. Wait for the ETFs to close. Legacy goes home, thinking they're going to buy it on Monday. Wrong. Stock market opens at 9:30. He gets inaugurated like 2 hours later. Meanwhile, for shock value to do what? To get the market higher, like we said, in both the YouTube member area and Patreon, our middle tier offering. you on Friday night, when everyone's not paying attention in classic crypto fashion, you launch a meme coin and you ramp it up to $8 billion. And if you have to sell or the project has to sell, right? We'll go over some charts in LuxAlgo. If you have to sell, it goes into the war chest for World Liberty Financial to turn World Liberty Financial into MicroStrategy, where they basically take the proceeds from the meme coin and use it to buy Solana, to buy XRP, to buy the Bitcoin, to buy the Solana and XRP ETFs. It is a money printing machine. You got all of these meme coin bros out at discos, partying, getting notifications on their phone that you have an $8 billion Trump meme coin with simultaneous posts on both Truth Social and Twitter. Meanwhile, back at the Reality Ranch, you've had every single human being on the planet looking for a negative event ahead of the inauguration. So everyone's like, because we got the headlines like nuclear readiness before the inauguration. Oh my God, something terrible is going to happen. Wow, do you think the Orange Man is reading those reports? Yeah, okay. So what have I been saying? What is the cure to negativity? What is the cure for the impending doom? And everyone's like, well, okay, boomer, it's crypto. Tell us again on Friday Night Fire. What is the answer other than the YouTube member area? The answer is to moon crypto indiscriminately. So we're going to have, if this is real, which assuming it is, so we're going to have Trump, we're going to have Melania, we're going to have Barron, we're going to have everybody. And everybody is going to want it because it's going to be like a baseball card. It's going to be like a digital collectible. The exchanges wouldn't list the existing Trump coin because they had some sort of beef with it. And everyone was too afraid of the politics. So he launched his own coin. If they had listed the other one, I don't think he would have been able to do this. But it's just like his NFT. It's like, oh yeah, I bought the Trump meme coin. So what kind of valuation can we have on this? Okay, you ready? Everyone ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Euro, yen, Swiss franc, sterling, Aussie dollar. The five majors. Replaced by Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Trump coin. Money to buy whatever you like. Visa and MasterCard accepted. Bitcoin and Trump coin, or Solana and Trump coin, accepted for payment at all stylish Mar-a-Lago, Trump Casino, Trump Hotel, Trump token accepted. They can actually accept it as money. Has anyone thought of that? Meanwhile, again, they knew about it. They knew about it. I'm like, Solana's afraid of XRP. They want Solana at $500 and XRP at $10. And here's the kicker. Are you ready for this? So here's what's happening in the market at 10:45 Central Time on January 17th. Everybody's like, this isn't real. That's the first reaction. Meanwhile, my producer, the Eagle King, has got simultaneous posts on Truth and Twitter with the contract address being released at the launch of the coin, not before, like Haktua. So everyone stays up all night thinking this is a scam, and let's just assume it's not. If it's not, what's going to happen to crypto in the morning? This is the question people are not asking themselves. Because you've been told, and I've been telling you that you've been told. We've all been told, and we didn't listen. We didn't listen. We were selling this thing. Bloomberg was like, it's over. The macro countries are going bankrupt. What, you think that the Soros guy that advises the Orange Man and the crypto czar, who's a venture capitalist, they don't know about these things? Remember what I said? What do venture capitalists do? They pump it. They pump it. So, hi, here's a meme coin. It's now worth $8 billion. Okay, now what do you want to do? I don't know. Let's take it up to 25 billion. Let's go to 25 billion. Let's go to a market cap chart. You know what? Let's figure it out. Let's just do it right now. So let's ask ourselves, let's check in with the currency market, the cryptocurrency market. See what we got. Okay, so we got, let's see. Okay, so we got Litecoin at 9 billion. So Trump coin at 10 billion would be bigger than Litecoin. Let's see where Trump token is right now. Okay, there's Trump token at 8 billion. Okay, so Trump token and Litecoin are the same market valuation. Now, what is the difference between Trump coin and Litecoin? Assuming Trump coin is legit. Let's just say. What's the difference? They can have Trump coin accepted in his casinos and hotels. I don't know how fast. They got to put QR code readers in. How fast? Who wants to book their first whatever at a Trump facility with Trump coin? What Arab sheik, what billionaire, what millionaire, right? Everybody's going to want to know, does Elon Musk own Trump coin? So when all the guys have to pay homage and show their QR code, can you imagine having to own the meme coin to get into something at the inauguration? Can you imagine? The meme coin only ball. Just saying. You don't think this is going to happen? They told you. So now Trump coin's bigger than Litecoin. Okay. So what else? Trump coin could, I don't know. How about Toncoin? Maybe that's, I mean, Telegram's pretty big. Is it bigger than the Orange Man? I don't know. 13 billion? Shiba's at 13 billion. A dog at 13 billion. Or the Orange Man at 13 billion. It's a dog. It's the most famous politician ever. What do you think? Tron? What does Tron do? Oh, I don't, I hope it does something good. He invested in the Orange Man. It's worth 20 billion. And of course, Doge is worth 60 billion because Elon knew he was going to launch the meme coin. And he's like, oh my God, I better buy Doge for use on Twitter. I guess the Orange Man's not kidding. Like there was a $600 million transaction in Doge. Who do you think that was? Who do you think that was? Am I stupid? Am I making this up? I've been saying it for a month. YouTube member area. Oh my God. We're like, hey, DeFi, 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 DeFi. What do you think World Liberty Financial is going to do if this meme coin goes to like 15 billion or some crazy number? Right. And then, of course, not to mention the fact that everybody's going to wake up tomorrow and they're frozen in their house and they got nothing else to do. Here I am alone in my apartment. It's -5 degrees outside. Oh, look at this. The green button. How did that pop up on my phone, huh? Look, it's the green button. Okay. So whether the Trump coin is or is not, I guess they'll sort that out. But my focus is, if this is legit, Bitcoin should be at 120 like that because they told you, right? In other words, anybody who does not own both, like the Trump coin is out. So if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a complete imbecile. And if you don't own Solana and XRP, you're obviously not listening. Like, don't make me launch Melania coin. Don't make me do it because I'll do it. We can do this until you get it. Really. For all the crypto bros out there, we can do this until you get it. Okay. So with that said, let's hope it's real. By the way, if it is real, so check this. You're probably going to have epic market volatility. So here are a couple scenarios. One, the Trump token's real. Every crypto hedge fund has to sell whatever they got to hurry up and buy the token before it goes to 13 billion or 60 billion or some stupid white swan happens. This is a white swan event, right? Everyone's looking for a black swan. You get a white swan. So every hedge fund immediately has to sell some of the stuff what they got to buy this coin, which could create a dip in the market, which would last, I don't know, maybe 12 hours. Maybe. And if they hit the rest of the market off this, then that's a huge opportunity to buy the rest of the market. Okay. To buy the rest of the market. Okay, here it comes. I'll get to the scenario in a minute. For everything who thinks Trump's account got hacked, no, Trump did just launch a meme coin and it's already at 8 billion. This is not a simulation. And he has 1.9 million Twitter followers. So we'll just proceed with the rest of the stream, assuming this is real. Now, crypto hedge funds now have to buy this thing because they're going to assume it's going to be as big as Doge. That's going to be the assumption. It's definitely going to 13 billion. That's where SHIB is. So it's got to approach Doge eventually. So they have to market buy it right now. And if they don't have to market buy the coin, they have to market buy Solana because that's how they buy it. So Solana could wind up at 350 like that because all the crypto hedge funds probably have spent the last month dumping Solana to buy Bitcoin or XRP or whatever. So they're all caught. They're all caught now. They're going to give you a dip. So take the dip. Everyone's like, I want to buy a dip. Here's your dip. So not only did the orange man just tell you, but he's also giving you a dip at the same time. I mean, this is like bread falling out of the sky. He told you it's going up. He told you he wants it up, and he gave you a dip because crypto hedge funds have to allocate money. Now, when crypto hedge funds are done with their gymnastics, BlackRock, Elon, Michael Saylor, all of these characters have to start market buying it. They have to start market buying it. There's no way around the power of this. There's no suppressing altcoins. There's no way. They told you they wanted a Solana and XRP ETF. They told you they wanted a reserve. They've already, you know what? They've already got a reserve. They bought a bunch of Solana, and now they're going to use this meme coin to bull post both of them. And you're just going to wake up. I said this 2 days ago. You're going to wake up, and it's going to go up 20%. And you're going to wake up the next day, and it's going to be up 20% again. Again, it happened, and no one believed it. Now, if this was, I don't know. I don't know, man. What could we call it? If this was brown stain in your pants coin, you'd be like, oh my God, it's going to be bigger than Bitcoin. But because it's the orange man, everyone organically goes, oh, well, this must be a mistake. Because he's kidding, right? He's kidding. Like, he came from a generation where when the Fed told you we wanted it higher, it went higher. When the Bundesbank, the German central bank, told you they weren't happy with a particular level of a currency, they told you. They'd get on a tape. They would do a ceremonial trade. They would tell you what they wanted you to do. And you did it. We're not listening. Well, guess what? We are now. And y'all better sit tight because we got to go over the charts. We got to go over the news because the world just changed. So if you think XRP is not going to $5 or $10, if you think Bitcoin's not going to be at $120 on freaking Sunday, it could be at $120 tomorrow. There's no derivatives market. There's no legacy futures market. There's no ETF for them to manipulate. They can't use the options market to stop Bitcoin on a weekend. Why do you think they launched it on Friday night? Gensler drives out. The options market closes. That's the only way to stop Bitcoin. Saving you the finance lecture. 2 days. This is going to be the longest 2 days in the history of every crypto portfolio manager's life because they're not long enough. They're not long enough. And we all sat around doubting it. Thank God I'm on the air. Okay. Y'all might as well get your popcorn and get strapped in, man. So I'm about to burn. I'm about to light up YouTube. Me and Eagle King are going to light this up, right? We are going to be live tomorrow morning. And I'm just going to say this before we welcome everybody. I want to thank all of our members. I want to say I appreciate your business. If you were long this morning, if you were in our member area over the last 4 days, you have got all kinds of small cap plays that are absolutely going to just tear. Welcoming Randall, Richard Barry, It's go time. Bob M. XCN. Greetings from Steve J. The maestro of DeFi. DeFi, DeFi, DeFi. What do you think is going to happen with World Liberty when they start bull posting this? Okay. Maple, Ribbon, dude, the upside in those tokens is unbelievable. We've been bull posting them. Maple's been on our portfolio. Ribbon has been in our portfolio. Toby said, well, she said Aave and one other one yesterday. She just looked right at it. She looked at a whole group of like 20 coins and said Aave and one other one in DeFi. Forget about it. It's going up. Joe Mike, thanks. Crypto to the moon. Brian Caffeine. Okay. Stormin Norman. By the way, our people blazing away with our emoji. So if you're a $4.99 member, you get priority on shout outs. Knowledge for the living. New names here. Right? Weekend at Brandon's. Quiet Dawn. Welcome. Crypto Future. XRP. When is the top? Dude, you're going to have the whole 2021 cycle in 2 months. So you got now and you got maybe Easter, like April. Between now and the next 2 months, you're going to do the whole 2021 cycle in 2 months. You think the rally after the election was big? Oh my God. And I thought that before they went crazy with this meme coin, because I knew they told you this. They told you this. You're going to need the meme coin. You're going to need $1 million of the meme coin to get into inauguration balls, just like you needed Bored Ape NFTs to get into special parties. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. There could be NFTs behind this that you also buy with the meme coin. Check your wallet on the way in, have Secret Service and go through your phone. Make sure you got that. Make sure you got the meme coin for the big party. A better shot. Texas Honey Badger. Randall. Joseph from Brazil. What's up? Luis. Adele. Justin Casey. Right? Welcome. New members. Red Pill Repository. Good evening. Welcome to the show. DPG. Hobby. A new member. Welcome. Scott K. Welcome, sir. Cosmic. It's insane. Knowledge for Living. Welcome. Texas Honey Badger. Eagle King in the house. Oh my God. You got a lot of people here. What's going on? Hello to the Eagle King. Okay, people. DPG Crypto. Cosmic Ninja. Mel G. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. In the beginning, the orange man selected his mugshot or a version of his mugshot as his official presidential photograph as of January 15th, which will go down in history as 2 days before the launch of the meme coin. Okay, Crippy says, what are your thoughts? Hacked? No, I don't. I don't, because he told you 2 days ago. Okay, so this is the website. We hope this is real. Right now, the market is down. So even if it's, like I said, if it's not real, okay, maybe the market goes down 5%. The market is not up on this. The market is down because crypto hedge funds are selling the market. So again, if this is real, what happens tomorrow? What happens? All right. So just as a point of information, this is not investment advice. This is the Trump post on Truth Social at 8 p.m. on January 17th. There's the contract address at 8 p.m. My new official meme is here on Twitter at 8:44 p.m. So if you are on Truth, and he's only got 97 million followers. That's not enough. Elon's got 240. Okay, so here it is. Litecoin. It's Litecoin. It's Litecoin. That's where we're at. So, I mean, would you wake up and say, oh my God, yes, Litecoin. We need a Litecoin ETF. Hey, people, how about a Trump coin ETF? What do you think? You think World Liberty Financial could put an application in with the SEC for an ETF for Trump coin? Just saying. I mean, we could just sit here and I could just tell you that on this stupid 5-minute chart is a message, right? This is like, I don't know, man. This is like a cross between, this is like Old Testament. It's Old Testament. It's like, you're not listening. So I don't know, instead of like plagues and boils and stuff, like, when God would get upset, it's the opposite. It's like, you're not listening. Okay. Well, let's do Solana. Let's do XRP. Okay. You're not listening. No, first it was, let's do DeFi. You're not listening. Then it was, let's do XRP. You're not listening. Okay. Then let's do Solana. And then let's do a meme coin. Are you listening now? Good luck suppressing the altcoin universe with an official plunge into Web3. Again, the guy did ETH NFTs into a bear market twice with ETH gas fees. Twice. I guess he's kidding, right? No, he's not kidding. He's not kidding at all. So, meanwhile, back at the XRP ranch, XRP price to $10 or $50. So I thought I was the biggest XRP bull monster on YouTube, and my target of $4.50 and, my partner's target, which was in like one of our streams 2 weeks ago, which was materially above that. Apparently we're not bullish enough, because now they're talking about $50 for XRP. And I don't have a problem with XRP having $1 trillion market cap. I don't. Bitcoin is 2T. So, how many Magnificent 7 stocks do we have that are worth 3 trillion? How many Magnificent 7 stocks do we have that are worth 2 trillion? I don't know. Plenty. How many cryptocurrencies do we have worth 2 trillion? 1. What's the next best one? I don't know. 500. XRP gets to $200 billion market cap. Who cares? The number's too low. The whole market is mispriced. You can't launch a meme coin and have it go from 0 to 10 billion if the market is fully priced. If the market is all bulled up and everyone is long and everybody is euphoric, you can't do something like this. It will go up and go straight down. But no one owns it. No one's paying attention. No one thinks it's real. No one's listening. So you launch it when everyone is bearish. A week ago, everyone was bearish, and then the market went up and no one believed it. Bullish sentiment went back to like 75%. I was like, okay. They just unwound some of the old bearishness, but they never got with the program. So now they got to get with the program. Hey, can you imagine these Bitcoin ETF characters? They're all at dinner. Remember how I told you that they get you in crypto? Oh my God, whoever orchestrated this, they must watch the show, right? They get everybody out at dinner, or they get everybody huddled in the house when it's freezing, sitting around under a blanket, and boom, get in the car, you're driving to work. Just in, somebody made $29.8 million. They bought 5,900,000 Trump coins, now worth $30 million in 2 hours. And that's when this was at $5 a coin. Gee, who do you think spent $1 million on the Trump coin? Maybe Elon Musk, maybe? Or a tech billionaire? You may need $1 million of this to get into a party. So not only do you need to donate to the cause, but now you need to buy my meme coin as you pay homage to the Godfather. Keep in mind, as I recall, Trump started off as a real estate liaison between the people who ran Atlantic City and Wall Street. I will let you Google who ran Atlantic City back in the day. They make faces just like this one. Solana ETFs, how a 2025 launch could play out. So the orange man just magically wiped the stink off pump.fun and Solana. Just magically just said, whoa. You know, pump.fun's getting sued over whatever. Law enforcement was eventually going to get involved there. No one cares. No one cares. Solana's going to $500. Keep in mind, it was almost the exact same price. I'm not going to bore you with it. ETH broke above 175, went back and tested 175, and then once it left 175 alone, it went to 600. Why would this be different? Now you can trade Solana in for a form of money that could literally be like Trump could have literally just put himself on digital Mount Rushmore. Timestamp that statement at 11:07 p.m. Central Time. We'll see how long it takes for Cointelegraph to have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Trump coin. Authorities preparing for the worst case scenario ahead of the Trump inauguration. Watch out. Something terrible is going to happen. Yeah, something terrible is going to happen. You're going to get sitting around court with your thumb up your ass while this market goes straight up. Yellen advises US Treasury to start extraordinary measures. Treasury's cash drain begins. Oh my God, they're going to leave Orange Man with the mess. Ray Dalio, I'm going to write a 100-page essay. I'm going to write a 100-page introduction to a 1,000-page book about how sovereigns go bankrupt because I'm a crusty hedge fund manager and I know how things play out in the world. Yeah, sure you do, bro. Actually, what I've been telling people in the YouTube member area and Patreon and this live stream that you got to invest like an 18-year-old. Wait a minute. Donald Trump and his team must watch the show, right? Invest like an 18-year-old. Oh, look, here's a cool meme coin. Oh, okay. Why don't we buy some of that? I mean, seriously. You know, nobody wanted fart and it went straight up. Nobody wanted this and it's going to be at 25 billion in the morning. And if it's not, that's okay too, because the market is just going to go up only. Hedge funds will do what they have to do. And then BlackRock, and I don't even know what these guys are going to do. I mean, can you imagine if somebody went home underinvested? I mean, you could have Michael Saylor panic market buying tomorrow. He's like, oh my God, no one told me about this. Or maybe he did know about this, which is why he bought it at 100, 102, 95, 98, 92, 90. Why do you think he was panic buying 2 weeks ago? You think the big players were in the know on this? They did all this. Nobody knew, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Post-Trump recession odds. So the left-wing media is doing everything they can to talk Americans into a recession. So job market's not great. And, the price of things is 400% higher. So your hourly wage went from $20 to $25 an hour. Excellent. And everything you buy at Costco went up 500%. Other than that, everything's fine. How do you fix that problem? Airdrop a meme coin, create a meme coin, and make it so that there is absolutely no question in anybody's mind that the entire crypto market is too cheap, one. And two, I'm the president of the United States and I want it higher, much higher, massively higher. I want the biggest bull market anyone's ever seen in any financial market product right now. Right now. Like, I'm taking my hand off the Bible, and by the time my hand's off the Bible, you best have pressed the green button. Because you're going to press the green button. It's just a question of when. This is a message to all you hedge funds and Ray Dalio and all these characters who are like, oh, it's a recession. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's going to be a black swan. No, it's not, bro. It's going to be a crypto moonshot. Americans are tipping less than they have in years. How do you solve this problem? Does he look like he wants that to be happening? No tax on tips, and there are no tips. That's why there's no tax on tips, because there's no tips. I mean, does he look like he's kidding? He's not kidding. Congressional Budget Office projects U.S. debt to soar And then it gets much worse. Right. Right. So Ripple has to turn into Goldman Sachs. You thought I was kidding. Thought I was out of my mind. I was like, who's this guy in a weird shirt? You know, who's this guy? Who's this guy? His YouTube member area, his ace sector analyst, telling you over and over and over again, the solution to these problems is Bitcoin at 140K, is Solana at 500, is XRP at $5. And you know what? The orange man wants it done now. Just remember how badly these guys pooed the bed on this thing about visas, right? They got to change the subject. Now, speaking of changing the subject, check this out. A full document recommending how to pay off the US debt by implementing XRP. Okay. So we're getting with the $5, $10 program, are we? It's a currency that's fast, that's endorsed by the president, made in America, backed by a company with a business development group. The Communist Republic of Massachusetts becomes the 10th state to introduce legislation for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Illinois is next. All the bankrupt states are going to pile in on this because they've been told. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there, but I believe is Massachusetts, is that where Elizabeth Warren is from? Just saying. They're being told on a cell phone in a limo, buy Bitcoin, we're doing the strategic reserves through the states and the corporations, and we're going to give the meme coin to the little guy. Because if the crypto bros don't get this, what are they going to get? And every legacy media has to cover this. Everybody has to cover it, and they all hate it. They hate this so much, they're going to be like, oh my God, the president of the United States just launched a meme coin. And kids in their room are going to be like, hey, Dad, look, I got the Trump meme coin. What? What Trump meme coin? Oh, this Trump meme coin. Oh, wow, my God, let me get on my Coinbase account. I got to play too. Treasury finds $31 million Social Security payments to the debt. Is the Trump coin a scam or are the fiat currencies a scam? I'm confused. Elon Musk says major and immediate action is needed to prevent a launch to Mars. No, excuse me. Elon Musk says major and immediate action is needed to prevent America from going bankruptcy, which is why he bought $600 million worth of Doge at the market today before the orange man came out. Watch. It's going to get announced. Right? So this guy screwed up. So how do we make it right that this guy said the wrong thing? What are we going to do? Got to do something big. Orange Man big. Atlantic City big. Trump Tower big. Mar-a-Lago big. Big, big, big. Bitcoin's going to 120. By the way, Trump's an ETH guy. Like, seriously, like, what do you think is going to happen when this whole thing just ignites? Like, everyone will look at the meme coin and then everyone goes, gee, what does this meme coin mean? What does it mean? It means he wants the market higher. Bitcoin breaking 105K. What a cute tweet. California drafts proposal for Bitcoin legislation. The communist republics of Massachusetts and California are about to get with the Bitcoin program. President calls Chinese and says, you know what? Let's do meme coins. Could the Z meme coin be next? In other words, instead of a central bank digital currency, will the presidents of all these countries have meme coins that create a wealth effect in their population? Is that possible that that's what this conversation was about? I'm out of my mind, right? It's like, you know, we could have our hypersonic missiles passing each other in the sky, or we could trade on Solana. What would you like to do? Desperate to talk us into a recession, right? Everything's terrible. Everything's been terrible. How do we fix it? How do we get American men out of their parents' basements? Remember last night? Oh, by the way, speaking of meme coins, did you know you can trade meme coins on XRP? They have the XRP Army coin. I saw Ripple. How long do you think this is going to take to spread? What if they go cross-chain on this? You know who's been saying cross-chain for 2 weeks? Toby Ward in the member area. We've been telling you Rune, Solana, and PNG at a minimum. And Kyle Tsunami from Multicoin Capital has been talking about layer 2s. So XRP at 7-year high as Gensler packs his bags. Ripple says actively hunting for acquisition as XRP price soars. Undoubtedly told by the orange man to get as big as possible. Like, oh, wow, Ripple, an American-made company. How many employees do you have? You have 1,000? Okay. So how do you get to 50,000? Start buying everything. Start buying everybody. Start buying everybody. Do you think this is the first crypto mergers and acquisition wave? I don't think so. The venture capitalists are back in. SUI to sponsor the president-elect's inauguration. Now you know what that's about. Now you know why they did that. Right? I mean, Solana could become an absolute monster. Like this could go, we could be back where we were, you know, a year ago. Like where this Solana just goes on a rampage because everyone wants this coin. 3,500 ETH. You realize that's where ETH was before FTX, just saying. The venture capitalists are back. Now, of course, the venture capitalists are the Trump czars. And what do venture capitalists like to do? They want to pump everything. By the way, speaking of pumping everything, let's just check to see where the Trump token is trading. Oh, we're at 9.3 billion. Well, yeah, we're at 9.3 billion. So should we sit here? I don't know. Maybe we should just continue on, or, you know, it's like a watch party. Where were you when the Trump coin that you thought was a scam hit 10 billion? Where were you? Were you long? Were you long enough? Were you in the YouTube member area? Were you in Patreon? Did you get that XRP BTC and the SOL BTC charts? Did you get them? I hope so. Because this thing takes out 10 billion. Every hedge fund on the planet, their alarm clock's going to go off, and they're going into work. They're going to work. It's -10. I don't care. We got to go to work. We got to go to work now. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely right now. Cynthia Loomis, who has likely going to replace Vivek in the cool kid club, wants to get the strategic Bitcoin reserve, quote, across the finish line. Cynthia coin coming next. Coming next. 2024, Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs were approved. 2025, Solana, XRP, Litecoin, and Hedera. Okay. I got a better idea. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Funds. XRP, Solana, Cardano, Algorand, Hedera, and Trump. Inside of an ETF. All of them. The Made in America cryptos. Avalanche has a headquarters in Brooklyn. I think that was up 10% today. We talked about that last night. He's bull posting the Made in America cryptos, and then no one listened, so he made one. They mooned the market after the election, and then they dropped it. Why did they drop it? Does anybody remember why they dropped it? I don't. I think the main reason is they didn't believe what he was telling you. And they didn't believe what was on the charts. Ripple spent $100 million to prove that XRP is now not a security. So let's talk about the Orange Man and Brad Garlinghouse. They spent $100 million in 6 years fighting the SEC. How big do you think this rally is going to be? Like these people, like the Orange Man, suffered for years. They indicted him in multiple states, the Supreme Court, legal fees. He's selling sneakers to pay legal fees. A $454 million judgment in New York City for fraud that the banks who testified said did not exist. $450 million verdict. Does he look like he's kidding about wanting this higher? He wants this problem solved. Solve the problem. Oh my, look at this. January 17th at 9:23 in the morning. Solana governance proposal seeks to transform Solana into ultrasound money. Huh. I wonder whose the idea that was. What a great idea. They must watch the show. Fear greed is at 75. That's 25 points higher than last week and 20 points lower than it was before Thanksgiving when we were doing the strategic Bitcoin reserve. SpaceX made $700 million in Bitcoin, and they're going to have to market buy Doge. They probably did already. Okay. Bitcoin ETF inflows have returned because Fidelity is buying. The customer base is buying. Every single stockbroker in the United States is going to get a phone call on Monday. How much Bitcoin do I own? How much Bitcoin ETF do we have? Is there a Solana ETF? And how do I get the orange man's meme coin? How do I get involved? The stockbrokers aren't going to know anything. When is the Solana ETF coming out? Like the orange man's meme coin is a commercial for the Solana ETF, which they should have queued up every investment bank. Speaking of falling out of bed and having to go to work. So when's the Super Bowl? 2 weeks? Now, normally crypto Super Bowl commercials, okay, major cringe, except if they're about the Solana and XRP ETFs. Because you know they're going to expedite the approval on all this stuff. It's going to happen. Solana and XRP are not priced for an ETF. XRP is back where it was in 2018, and everyone is acting like XRP is on the moon. Solana hasn't even really made a new high yet. What are we talking about? Okay, so another important development for crypto. The orange man wanted Ohio to make Vivek a senator to fill in for J.D. Vance, and the governor wouldn't do it. He did something else. So, I don't know. Not listening to the orange man is not a bad idea. Not a good idea, excuse me. But that is to the extent to which these guys screwed up on this thing about the visas. Who works where, whatever. Yeah, okay. So how do you fix that? If you've been watching the show, you moon crypto. You moon crypto beyond the shadow of a doubt. And they did it with this meme coin. Like Vivek is going to be Vivek and Elon are going to be the mother and father of the biggest crypto rally anyone's ever seen, because they were so stupid that they had no choice but to moon crypto to get everyone excited. No choice. Amazon paying 5,500 people $150K. Okay. So how do we fix that? The currency is too strong. Like, why is a meme coin got a $10 billion valuation? Because the currency is too strong. What is the only way to change the value of the currency? What is the only way to change the value of all this labor that's so controversial? You have to change the value of the currency. He who controls the memes controls the universe. Released today at 2:29 p.m. Right? Interesting. Just in, Doge had two massive transactions totaling 600 million Doge. Excuse me, I corrected. $231 million. Gee, I wonder who did that. Doge to $1. Why not? Like, if valuations don't matter in stocks, why do they matter in crypto? Just saying. Coinbase calls on country to establish Bitcoin reserves. Well, thank God Coinbase finally got with the program. Coinbase is going to have to list this thing. You do understand that, right? They're going to have to list it. They wouldn't list the other coins. They're going to have to list this one. They're going to have to. If it trades at 10, 20 billion, they're going to have to list it. What happens when that happens? I mean, what happens when you can buy the orange man's meme coin through Robinhood? What are kids going to do? What are adults going to do? What are people of all race, creeds, and colors going to do? US Bitcoin reserve odds skyrocket. Dude, they can do it at the federal level. They can buy the ETF. They can do it at the state level. They can do it at the corporate level. They can just embarrass everyone in the United States who's got any power to bow down, buy Bitcoin. They can be like, okay, all right, you launched a meme coin. Okay. You know what? Can I donate to the inauguration? I'll buy Bitcoin. Please don't make me buy the meme coin. Please don't make me do it. Don't make the tech moguls buy $1 million worth of the meme coin to get into an event. Please. How much Bitcoin do you need me to buy? Do you need me to buy Solana and XRP too? Great. No problem. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll have it all up and ready for Easter. We'll have e-commerce ready. Please don't make me buy the meme coin to talk to you. Bitcoin price still on track for 180K. Gee, you think? Best of the week. You listen up. Where do you see these charts? Bitcoin's Coinbase premium muted because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, we don't need the Coinbase premium. Let's just sell the fact. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Sell the fact. I'm going out to dinner. There are going to be tombstones in this market that read, sold the fact. Bitcoin miners have started 2025 off on a strong footing, says the investment banking analysts who said short these stocks because of the Bitcoin halving. Yeah, well, their revenues are down. So my spreadsheet shows that Bitcoin miners and MicroStrategy should be much lower. By the way, hedge funds short MicroStrategy massively. So we have a president meme coin. And if MicroStrategy becomes like the Bitcoin guru meme stock, and all the hedge funds got 2 days to think about that, baby. You got 2 days to think about that. Publicly traded crypto miners. XRP trading volume. US debt ceiling. Treasury to use extraordinary measures. Yep. Okay. Whatever you say, bro. I don't know, man. $10 billion Litecoin. Okay. Donald Trump's meme. So what kind of memes we got out there in the world? What are the funniest memes? Well, certainly a computer proved that like fart could be funny, right? You know, PEPE is a frog. I mean, I don't know, man. Let's just check it out. Let's go to CoinGecko and let's look. Let's see if we can parse it out. I don't know if we can parse it out by meme coins, but like, what are the biggest meme coins out there? Like, let's just look at a PEPE chart. So PEPE's market cap is 8 billion, and PEPE's market cap has collapsed lately, I think. No, not collapsed. Okay, so PEPE was way up here. $7 million in volume at the high. That's a lot of volume. Okay. So PEPE and the Orange Man are now at the same valuation. You have a frog with probably a lot of institutional support, and you have the Orange Man. And he hasn't even started yet. He hasn't said anything, hasn't done anything. Right? They haven't even bull posted this. Like, what is he going to say about the meme coin? You got to start thinking about this now. You got to start thinking about old-fashioned equities and news flow. So, Mr. President, you created a meme coin. Why did you create a meme coin, Mr. President? I thought meme coins were irresponsible investments. The microphone goes to the Orange Man's face. Crypto is an American-made industry. We want crypto. We want the United States at the forefront of crypto. I want crypto jobs. I've been doing crypto since 2019, and we mean business on crypto. We want the American-made cryptos to have no transaction tax, which means no transaction tax on the Trump coin, which means it's money. XRP is money. Like XRP, when he takes his hand off the Bible, could be at $4. I mean, what stops this? Melania with orange shoes? Forget about it. It's over. I mean, and hedge funds, like I said, they got to spend 3 days thinking about this. So they're going to be up all night tonight. They're going to be up all night tomorrow night. And then the Sunday open, oh my God, they got 9 hours to buy it before he goes to a press conference in an orange cummerbund and says, hey, how about that Trump coin, huh? I mean, one by one by one. Mr. Tech CEO, did you buy Bitcoin? Mr. Tech CEO, do you plan to buy the Trump meme coin? They're going to stick a microphone in everyone's face. Sir, do you plan to buy the Trump meme coin? Do you own the Trump meme coin? I mean, how much PR is he going to get on that meme coin? What are meme coins about, by the way? What are they about? They're about attention. How much attention can you get? How much attention can the orange man get on the inauguration? How much can he get? Now, the attention for that, I mean, if people understood WIF and Solana, like WIF and Bonk mooned and Solana went with it, why can't this be the same effect? Right? In other words, this is designed to create a wealth effect. So, of course, there's going to be huge volatility. It'll go way up, way down. It'll be all over the place. You know, he may wind up regretting this. But then again, when you have the two smartest guys on your team say something so stupid that you don't, it's like getting sprayed by a skunk. It's like, how am I ever going to get this smell off of me? Because these two morons just offended all the people that supported me for years. All these underemployed people that like wanted me to change something. So what am I going to do about it? Well, I'm going to go to Solana and I'm going to go crazy. That's what I'm going to do. And when you tell me I'm wrong, I'm going to launch a coin for my wife. And I'm just going to keep doing it until you get it. That I want this massively higher. Massively. Like, you know who's not going to sleep tonight? Jerome Powell. Because guess what, buddy? You can buy the Trump meme coin or you can buy Bitcoin and XRP. They're going to wake up in the morning and go, oh, you know what? I got a great idea. Let's buy Bitcoin and XRP. Please don't make me put the Trump coin on the Fed's balance sheet or the Trump coin ETF. Okay, so let's look at some charts. So I'm pretty sure I've made my point, but don't worry. I'm just going to keep right on making it. I'm not going to stop. Okay. Because you know what's going to happen is once people realize that they've been told, which should be like imminent, then they're going to go, okay, wow, let's look at a chart. Okay, let's look at a chart. So this is Coinbase Solana. So Solana had resistance at 228, right? And what has Solana done? I don't know. Since the election, nothing. Went straight up and went straight down. Like, excuse me. A week ago, they were like, please take my Solana at 180. I want to get rid of my Solana so much that I want to give it to you at 168. Please take my Solana. I don't want it anymore. Solana was here, I don't know, in July of last year. It was here in March of last year. It was here before FTX, right? The high was 143. Okay, the high was 204 right before it topped. The high in Solana, 259. Right now, Solana has not made a new high. Let me say that again. Solana has not made a new high. We have a $10 billion meme coin of arguably the most famous and infamous person on the planet on Solana, and Solana has not made a new high yet. Okay. And get this, they're smacking altcoins. And look what they're doing. So if you look at total 3 on a daily chart, right, because this Trump coin is causing all this asset allocation, they're bringing altcoins right back to support. So everybody's been telling me, hey, I want a dip. Okay, here it is. You want a dip? There it is. Okay. Like you can put this whole market on a timer. Crypto hedge funds will have to do their thing, and you just let them do it. And then you'll say, I wanted a dip. And you know what? I actually would have told you before tonight is you're not getting one. You're not getting one. You want a dip? You're not getting one. Well, guess what? Now you're getting a dip. Solana hasn't made an all-time high. It's only up 4%. XRP is down 5%. A Cardano is down 5%. Everything is down. Can you imagine crypto hedge funds spending the whole weekend rearranging this and then have BlackRock come in and just from the futures exchange? That's the market buy signal. Market buy. What stops this if this holds? Nothing. Nothing stops this. I think the only thing that stops it is if it's fake. That's the only thing that stops it. So they went to 10 billion and now they're going to whip it around. Fine. I think personally, the point has been made. Got to go back to the chart. Sorry. The point has been made. They want the market higher. They want it higher. Okay. Let's go back to the charts. Algorand. It was very nice of them. Like, again, it doesn't get any better than this. So you were looking for a 9 top, possibly, and a dip, and you got Algorand coming back to a DeMark point at 44 cents. How nice. They launched a meme coin, and everything that they want you to buy dipped. Bitcoin, 4-hour chart. Look at this. So you had the 13 top, the 13 bottom. Then you had a 13 top. You had a 9 top, which means you should get a dip or a pause. Guess what? You got a dip. Look at this. They might take it down to 102 or this prior high. I mean, when the dust settles, it's going straight to 120. Definitely straight to like 110 for sure. It's going to make a new high. What's going to stop it? People are going to wake up and go, what does this mean? I don't know, dummy. What do you think it means? What do you think it means? Ethereum. Could this be either a cup and handle or a head and shoulders bottom? Coinbase wakes up base. I got news for you. Let's talk about Coinbase. Okay. So these characters at Coinbase, right? They're all sitting around going, uh-oh. They bull posted XRP and XRP mooned. Now you got Kyle Tsunami from Multicoin Capital trying to make Solana into hard money. And you've got the hottest cryptocurrency, arguably in the last 2 years, now trading on Solana. What about our base network? How do we get all these normies that are now piling into Solana? How do we get these normies over onto the base network? Well, the first thing that you ready for this? They might list the old Trump token. They're like, oh my God, we got to list the Trump token. We got to list it on base or we got to list it wherever. We got to list the Trump token because we're irrelevant, right? We got to list everything on base now. Coinbase executives in limousines going into work going, oh my God, what can we list now before the entire planet goes to Solana and never comes back? Wow, I did a meme coin and I did it on Solana and I got the Trump coin. I got the Trump sneakers. I got the Trump everything. And now I got the Trump meme coin on Solana. Right? Trump was on ETH. Now he's on Solana. What are we going to do to get everyone back on ETH on base? List everything on base. Everything. List everything on base now. Now. I mean, what are they waiting for something? What are they waiting for? Are they waiting to lose market share? Like, oh, look, it's cute. XRP went up. How nice. Bro. So, virtual's getting smacked, right? It's like the biggest gift you could have possibly gotten was a major dip. And assuming that this is all real, and even if it's not, they're giving you a dip in the market. And if they haven't denied this, then it's happening. So they're hitting the market again. So if we go to like a tactical view of virtuals, I don't know, let's go to like a 30-minute chart. Let's examine what they're doing, because they've been doing this all year long, right? They take the market up, and then they do a 62% retracement. What's virtual doing? Probably on its way to either retracing half or 62% is at $2.83. So you have one of the biggest crypto statements ever. And actually, okay, so we got member requests coming in for Chainlink and Vechain. So I think I've made the point on that. Okay. So Chainlink appears to be a no-brainer, right? Wouldn't you think? Cross-chain. Amazing how they dipped it. You still got one more candle to go for you get any kind of a top in Chainlink. Like, they're literally giving you a dip. Let's look at it on LuxAlgo. So you got support in Chainlink on LuxAlgo at $23. And what's incredible about this, it looks like not only are they giving you a dip while people either allocate money or people go sell the fact or whatever, they're giving you a dip right into support. Right into support. And even if you don't touch any of the meme coins, it's literally, it's like a GIF. Like Fala is down 11%, Zcash down 6%, PAL down 10%, STX, all of these coins we had this morning. It's a gift, right? Everyone's got to rearrange their portfolio because something as big as PEPE is now dominating memes. So we got HBAR and XZN. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how Hedera will stop here. Like, I think you almost have to with Hedera, okay, 57 cents. Hedera right now is at LuxAlgo equilibrium at 30 cents. So, and this is just the perp contract. I don't understand how you stop these layer one infrastructure plays. How do you stop them from going up? That's Coinbase. I mean, the Binance zone for premium is like 60 cents. So Hedera could 1x even though it's gone up a lot. This is Hedera weekly. Let's clean this up. I don't know why this would stop. I don't know why it would stop. Okay, hedge funds are currently theorizing that this is some sort of scheme to embarrass Trump in front of the organization, in front of the inauguration. This is like an elaborate deep state plot to embarrass the orange man. I guess we'll see. But as I've said earlier, you got told. XCN. Okay. And I know I got to do Vechain too. So what is XCN? I think it's the bigger the base, the higher in the space, because the weekly equilibrium is at 5 cents and it's not even at 1 cent yet. Like, do you know how many coins in the market look like this? A lot. Avalanche looks like that. Polkadot looks like that. They all look like that. Vechain. By the way, did you know Vechain has a partnership with UFC? I don't know what's going on with that. But they were nice enough to dip it for you. Again, Vechain, what has Vechain done? Nothing. Right? Like the top of the old range, it's kind of still there. It's like still inside a bigger range and even the smaller range. Equilibrium in Vechain is 15 cents on a weekly chart. Vechain right now is at 5 cents. Right? And this is another, the bigger the base, the higher into space chart. It hasn't even broken out yet. And now everyone is falling over themselves to sell. Just take it from them. Because like I said, this could be your last opportunity to reel this entire thing in. Because as I have said, you have been told, and even if this creates huge volatility, okay? So let's take a step back and let's think about this again. So we will go back and forth between, well, we like it, we don't like it, it's real, it's not real. Next live stream, by the way, just so you know, is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So we're going to basically go to sleep and get up and do it again. Just so we know where the market is, keep track of the charts. Okay. JP Morgan looking to tokenize the XCM network. Scott asking what we think of Flare. Okay. And again, as we end the stream, it's truly unbelievable that their reaction to this is to sell. Now, I understand crypto hedge funds may have to allocate money. Who knows? I think we've all been told. That's what I think. And at the end of the day, like if you look at Stellar, see how Stellar came back to bounce on top of that old range? And how it hit the bottom of that old range and bounced? Like the premium zone on Stellar Weekly is like 65 cents. It's currently trading at 46 cents. They say Stellar is decentralized XRP. We have ICP in our HODL portfolio in the YouTube member area. And actually, I'm not going to pull up the chart. I'm just going to tell you, we have it in our premium zone. We showed the chart. The chart, ICP, Fetch, Filecoin, they all look the same. QR code is on the screen. A lot of people want to give up on their coins. Okay. Sologenic is next to Moon on the XRP network, sir. I hope you are right, and I hope you have plenty of it. Okay. Bearish sentiment in a bull run is just a retest of the previous highs, LFG, from Steve J, the guy who's been doing DeFi for like 3 years. Okay. In a bull market, if they give you a dip, you need to take it. Some of the DeMark work pointed at a dip. Algorand's coming back to support. Bitcoin's got an organic dip. When people figure out it's not whether it trades at 10 billion or 6 billion or 3 billion or 0. That's not the point. The point is you got to get a portfolio together right now, because I know it's easy, or maybe it is or isn't easy, to listen or not listen to the things that I've been telling Patreon and telling YouTube Premium over and over and over again. Get some coins, get involved, get ready. You wanted the cycle, this is the cycle. You wanted the bull market, this is the bull market. And amazingly, as you continue to get told, their first reaction is to sell. And one day, their epitaphs will read, I sold the fact. This is buy the fact, because the whole ecosystem is A, not priced properly. B, Web3 must happen because of the debt problem. C, the only way out of a debt crisis is to devalue the currency. And as of now, the only way to devalue fiat currencies is via gold, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Solana, and Trump coin. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our customers for their business. Please check us out in the links down below. If you liked this show and you need a roadmap in crypto, subscribe to the channel. We will be back online at 9 a.m. No matter what this market does, we will see you tomorrow.